Alright guys, welcome to my channel. Guys, so this particular prophecy coming from Jehovah, it's all about the Igbos in Lagos, alright? So I want us to please pay very much attention to informations like this, as this video exposed a lot of things that is about to begin happening in Lagos. We've seen situations where properties belonging to the Igbos, investment belonging to the Igbos has all been brought down in Lagos. And she is making it known to every Igbo man and woman that have investment and have their houses or have whatever they do in Lagos. All right. This is a prophetic message coming from God for the Igbos as a result of the love God have for the Igbos. Please pay attention and please don't forget to share this video so that other Igbos would get to hear and then also stay informed of what is coming. All right. And just after this video, also have a review, a broadcast from Dr. Ngozi Rabwezi, all right, in respect of what happened between Nnamdi Kanu and the Nigerian government, and the reason and the next action that the government and the legal team and the Igbos in general is about to take. All right, so stay tuned, and I'll be right back.
God bless you. This is Mmala Jehovah. I'm from Abreba, Abia State, in Ohafia local government. God gave me assignment in Lagos State. For over 10 years, He has been wanting me to go. I refuse because a lot of people, I asked them to pray for me to go. They told me that Lagos State is very bad, that if I go, I will not come back alive. So God keep on telling me I should go. So I decided to go. God said I should tell the people that are Igbo raised and the innocent souls in Lagos that they should look for a relocational place. Even those that are building houses in Lagos that have tangible buildings and properties, that they should take their valuables to their place and beautify and make everywhere to look good. Na na-ekwere ọgụ ghara mgbagbu. Ndị Igbo ndị nwe okwu a, ọsọ ga-agba na Lagos steeti. Mgbe ọsọ a ga-agba, ọwụ ọnụ karịa ibe ya. Enwere ihe ga-eme ebe ọ ga-eti isi. Ha ga na-aga ụlọ n'ụlọ na-egbuchi ndị mmadụ. So amamihe ka ị ga-eji tiri onwe gị. God showed me a conspiracy, and this conspiracy is coming from a boundary of Niger. I saw 3 people, Niger people. I don't know why those men were angry. I saw some Fulanis and I saw some Hausa. But God said, as they were sitting, all of them were asking for peace, for peace, for peace and unity. But all of a sudden, a stranger that is very far away from where they are or where they came from appeared. They started fighting. The fight did not end where they were, but the fight entered north. From north, the fight entered Lagos. And so many bad people in Lagos decided to unleash their anger on Igbos. Since I was born, I've never heard of such misconduct or fight between Igbos and Yorubas before. And God said, Igbos, larutu n'ụlọ, ọtụle, burukwa onye gani ọbịa, buru onye gara ọbịa, maka ọgụ dị n'ihu. Mụnwa Chineke duyere ka m bịa Lagos on assignment to preach and talk to people and pray for people, for him to use me and heal people. I came out of fear because I know what God can do when you disobey him. My phone number 081 0145 1796. My WhatsApp number 081 4019 5771. My YouTube channel Mmagha Jehovah Obiaranamma. I am from Abiriba, Abia State, in Ohafia local government. I'm not ashamed of the gospel. Also game. A ga-akwatu ọtụtụ chọọchị. Ọtụtụ ndị ozi ndị chọọchị nọ na Lagos ga-akpọ gọọmenti jụọ ihe awụ gịnị. But this is not ordinary. God said that this war that is coming to Lagos, other states that say that Lagos is now the number 1 in Nigeria, they are not happy. Especially many states that happen to be Yoruba, that are not mainly Lagos. Many states inside that, because in the spirit world, Lagos state was not state, but it was a country. And God say, this calamity will start after the present governor of Lagos State left the seat for a small child. I don't know who the child is, but in the spirit world, the child was so arrogant, and that was what brought the meeting and the calamity. Be careful. Pray for Igbos in Lagos, because they are the main targets. Thus says the Lord of hosts. Amen.
Watched in awe, we watched how shameful the Nigerian state has once again exhibited the subjugation, the intimidation, the killing of innocent Christians, innocent Biafrans, and indigenous Nigerians in that enclave called Nigeria. We all witnessed it today. The shambolic trial that has gone on for years. We saw that today. This judgment against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, is unacceptable. This judgment is flawed. This judgment goes further to confirm the killing, the injustice by the Nigerian Fulani terrorists that are ruling that country as we speak today. That is exactly what they've exhibited today. Nnamdi Kanu is just one of them. There are thousands of innocent Biafrans that are being killed by the Nigerian state, being locked up by the Nigerian state, being incarcerated by the Nigerian state. As we speak, that has been ongoing. The only reason why today's case is in the public is because the Nigerian terrorist state wanted to prove a point. They wanted to prove a point. They wanted to become the ones that the world should be merciful for. The Nigerian state must go down for people to live. That which we watched today, that done by the Nigerian state, is just one of thousands of intimidation, kidney subjugation of any Christian, any Biafran, any indigenous Nigeria that dare to question that oligarch, the bourgeois that place themselves in positions of authority in Nigeria and use the power and use the mineral resources from Biafra land and other southeast and south part of Nigeria. They use that to intimidate the people, to subjugate the people, to keep the people, to imprison thousands of innocent Biafrans scattered in different jails across Nigeria. That is what Tinubu and his cohorts did today. Justice Omatosha once again led to the gallery of the terrorist leaders that sent him to sentence our own Nnamdi Kanu. I want to be very, very clear and bring it to the attention of the world. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. No, zero. All we saw today was the lies of the Nigerian state, which they continue to manipulate, which they continue to hit on innocent and indigenous Nigerians, framing them up, calling them terrorists, financiers, just for them to silence them. This is one of that. They believe they silenced Nnamdi Kanu. They believe they've colluded with Finland to silence our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I saw the DSS list they brought out today on more, according to them, Ebuka financiers that they want to try just and silence them the way they did in Nnamdi Kanu. And I saw the name of one innocent Laredo, that has not committed a crime except to engage in his legal money business, which is exchange of foreign currency. That is his only crime. But today, the Nigerian government, Tinubu listed as a terrorist financier. That is an absolute lie. That innocent man has not committed any crime. He's not a terrorist financier. But Nigeria state is a place that must be crushed for innocent people, for entities to live. They will kill everyone just to have their way. And this recent list released by the Nigerian Television Authority from the DFS, and I saw the names of those who they will go after. And I saw the innocent guy's name, right up there, and I know this guy has not done anything except the order from Tinubu to crush anyone that will stop him and his wishes from making the natural resources that come from Biafra land. That is exactly what they are doing. Again, I want to let the world know the Nigerian state is the real terrorist. What they do is what they hit on other people. They are trying to play the innocent game. I was listening to Justice Omatosha When he talked about the sit at home by Biafran people, again, I want to use this opportunity to let the world know the voluntary sit at home is being carried out by over 50 million Biafrans, and it has been ongoing for the past 3 years. Nobody will stop that. It is a wish by Biafran people to continue to sit at home every Monday until Nnamdi Kanu is released, until Nigerian state, who is currently occupying a foreign land, which is the United States of Biafra, until they leave our land. So the Monday sit at home, it is a voluntary action by the United States of Biafran people, by indigenous Biafran people, really to let Nigerian state leave Biafra land. I also hear their lies about the answers, that Nnamdi Kanu was the one that engineered the answers. The answers that happened in Nigeria was a collective plan, a collective march by Nigerians to talk against the Nigeria police brutality against indigenous Nigerians. And during the answers march that was organized by the youth, Nigerian government, Tinubu and co, they said how we will integrated terrorists, where the Nigerian military and uniform to gun down 4% Nigerians. And they lied against it. The worst is that they lied their way everywhere they go. They lied that no excess person was killed until the community that was set. Now we came with hundreds of innocent indigenous Nigerians that were murdered by the Nigerian state. Only at that could they now start playing around. Oh, people should come and identify their bodies and all that. But they lied. The Nigerian state lied that nobody was killed during the Exodus march. That was their lie. But that was not the truth. Never the truth. The lies, the misinformation by the Nigerian state is what they continue to do every day. That is exactly what is shown today during the judgment which they delivered on our Nnamdi Kanu. How can one deliver a judgment? How can you judge somebody in a law that does not exist? That is totally unacceptable. Again, we saw that today. We saw so many of the things that were happening today in that trial, in that court. The reintegration of terrorists by the Nigerian state is something that is active. It is something that the government does. It is a calculated attempt to Islamize Nigeria and Islamize all the Christians in Nigeria. It is a static policy by the Nigerian state, headed by President Tinubu, to reintegrate non-terrorists like Boko Haram, ISWAP, all that into the Nigerian system, recruit them and hire them into the military and police, give them sophisticated weapons, AK-47, to go after those that are going to challenge that policy. That is exactly how thousands of Christians have been murdered in Nigeria, and it's still being murdered as we speak today. A prince was abducted in Kanu. Many were killed. He was beheaded. Nigerian government negotiates with the terrorists that are inside the country. They know that they are terrorists. They call them bandits. No, they are not bandits. Initially, they tell the world it's a farmer-herder clash. It's not farmers-herders clash. No, it's not. Then they turn around to call them bandits. No, they are not bandits. These are not terrorists. Tinubu negotiates with the non-terrorists to stop the killing of Christians. But they are quick to kill them. Them from the southeast, from the south far part of Nigeria, that complains complains about the killing, that complains about the reintegration of the non-terrorists, that complains about the country applying two laws, applying Sharia law in the north and other law in the southern part of Nigeria. That is what is obtained today. So if you are a Christian born in the northern part of Nigeria, typical and call you must obey the Sharia. If not, they're going to cut off your head and kill you. That is what Nigeria does today. It is a policy. It is a standing policy. And now, they shamefully said they are sentencing Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. And the world here, Tinubu and God said, they will kill the Kanu by hanging. They will commit him to death sentence. That's exactly what they said. But because of the outcry from the world, that is why they said they have to sentence him to life. That is what Tinubu and Co do every single day. Kill innocent indigenous Nigerians. Forceful removal was reported by Amnesty International. Thousands of indigenous Nigerians and innocent Christians have been forcefully removed from their homes by the Nigerian state headed by Tinubu. That is exactly what they do by the second, by the minute. Nothing will change that unless the absolute and total destruction of this entity called Nigeria. If that does not happen, thousands and millions of indigenous, innocent Nigerians and Biafrans will be murdered by the Nigerian state. So I want to use this opportunity to let the world know that Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. All these trucks of charges that you see, the bullet terrorists that are in that law court, that they are pronouncing, and some of them that are already on social media trying to misinform the world, those are their tactics. They've operated the system in the past 50, 60, 70 years that Nigeria has existed. Nigeria has existed. Nigeria expired in 2014. Every indigenous person at this time must go their own way. Must. That is what must happen for them to live. If not, these terrorists that are sanctioned and brought in by Tinubu and Co, they will overrun the whole indigenous of Nigeria and Biafra land. They've already made Nigeria